In this lecture, we will discuss different types of DocType present in Frappe framework. Let's start learning. I'm opening my web application, then go to build, open DocType. Up to this video, we have only create normal DocTypes and we already know how to create a normal DocType in Frappe. Here I am again creating a normal DocType. Let's add a DocType, then give a name normal DocType. Then it belongs to our programming module. We can add fields here. I'm adding two field, then save the document and go to normal doctype list. Let's create a document inside this normal doctype. Save this. And now we successfully saved our first normal doctype. So this is the normal doctype and we can save this document whenever we want. So this is how a normal doctype look like. Next I am creating a submittable type doctype. Let's go to doctype list and add a new doctype. Let's add a name submittable doctype and select module programming module. Then I am adding two fields ABC and DEF. Then we can make this doctype submittable by checking this box is submittable. So I am checking this box and save the doctype and go to submittable list. The list view is same as normal doctype and I am creating a document. Then I'm adding some values, then saving the document. Now the document is saved and the status of the document is in draft state. Here we can see a submit button on the right corner of this form and this means this document can submit. So here I am going to submit this document. Let's click on submit and it will ask a confirmation message. Just click on yes and now the document is submitted and the status is changed from draft to submitted. Another important thing of submittable document is once we submit a document, the user cannot edit that field. That means all fields are become read-only and we can see our field ABC here and it is read-only. We can't edit this document. So this is how submitted doctype is working. Our next doctype is a single type doctype. Let's create a single type doctype. Let's add a name single. Then doctype. Select module programming module. Add some values. We can make this doctype single by checking this field is single. Then save the document. The main difference between single doctype and other doctype is we cannot create multiple document in single doctype. So the report creation is not possible in single. So that's why this message is showing. Let's close this message and go to single doctype. Here we cannot see a list view because it's a single doctype and we can only add values and save the doctype. So this is how a single doctype is working. So report generation and multiple document creation is not possible in single doctype. Let's add some values, then save this. Now the value is saved as a single doctype document. Let's go to doctype list and next we will see how to create a tree structure doctype. And I am adding a new doctype. Then let's give a name tree doctype. Select programming module and I'm adding two field. Then we can change this doc type into tree structure by checking this box is tree. Then let's save the document. And now we can see some additional fields in field list. So these fields are used for creating that tree structure. So let's go to tree doc type list, and the list view is same as submittable and normal doc type. Let's add a tree doc type. I'm adding some values here. We can add this doc type into a group, or if there is any parent is present, we can select that parent. So I am not adding this as a parent, I am just saving this doc type. Then go to list and select tree. Now we can see the tree structure of this doc type, and if we select on this, we can add child to this doc type. I'm adding a child, and now a new doc type is created. Let's edit this, and here we can see our fields. Let's add some values. Then this is a group document, and this old parent and parent tree doc types are filled with our previous document. Let's save this. Go to tree doc type and open tree view. We can also add some child inside this doc type, and this is our new child. We can add one more child inside this. So here we can see two childs are present inside this document, and if you go to edit this, it is not a group and it only have parents. So this is how tree views are created. Here I will show you a fully functional tree structure in ERP Next, and which is chart of accounts. And let me expand all. So it will show the complete tree structure of accounts present in this ERP Next. So this is an example of tree doc type. From last video, we have seen how to create different doc types in Frappe framework, and in this video, we will see how to add child tables into the doc type. Let's open the web application and go to doc type. Let's create a child table here. I'm adding a new doc type and I'm adding a name, child doc. Select programming module. Then let's add some fields. And we can make this doc type as a child table by check this box is child table. So let's save this, and now we successfully created child doc child table. Here we cannot see the button go to child table list, and it is because all child documents are belongs to some parent doc types, so we cannot create documents individually in child docs. So let's see how to add this child doc into a document. I'm copying this child doc name, then go to doc type list. Let's open this single doc type, and this doc type we created in previous lecture. Let's go to field, then add a field name child, and data type is table because it's a child table, and in options we have to mention the child table name. So the child table name is child doc. Let's save the document and go to single doc type, and here we can see our child table in this single doc type. So let's add some property to view that fields. I'm going back to doc type list, then let's open child doc. Let's open first field, then select in grid view, then save the document, and let's edit this and select in grid view, save this, open third field and select in grid view. Let's go to single doc type, reload the page, and now we can see our three fields here. Let's add a value to each field, save this, and now we can see that values in this field. We can add multiple values into that fields, and we can also save this doc type. So this is how child table can add into different doc types. So let's open MariaDB console and see the table structure. Let's move to Frappe bench, and we can open MariaDB console using this command bench MariaDB. Now we are in MariaDB console. Let's see our field using desk, then tab, then child, doc. So these are the fields present in this child doc. Here we can see a parent field, and this field represent the parent of this child doc. And now the parent is our single doc type. Let's fetch the values from child doc type. I am using the command select all from tab child doc. And here we can see our child document values, and here we can see our names, then modified by, created by, then owner, then doc status, and in parent field we can see single doc type. So that means this child table is belongs to our single doc type. You can also see the values here. So this is how we are mapping a child doc into parent documents. Let's press Q for exit from this line, and we can exit from MariaDB console using Ctrl D. Let me clear this. Let's see how to add this child table into a normal doc type. I am going back to my home, then search normal doc type, the list view of normal doc type, then click on add a normal doc type, and here we can see only two fields. Let's add child doc child table here. I'm going back to doc type list and open normal doc type, then add a new field. Let's give the name child doc. Should be a table field because we are adding a child table here, and paste child doc type name, and which is child doc. Save this, go to normal doc type and reload this page, and now we can see our child doc type with three fields in this normal doc type form view. So this is how we can add a child table into a normal doc type. Let's wind up this lecture and see you on the next lecture.